It's summer! Stu has created a brand new homemade grill with its own walkway, and today is its inaugural barbecue. The walkway is still wet, so Stu warns everyone to stay off until it's dried. The babies are more interested in Spike, dashing back and forth across the rock walkway and steals a cardboard box. Chuckie's shirt and the sausages Stu planned on grilling. The babies decide to follow Spike to see what he's up to and cross the walkway to the other side of the yard. Stu notices fresh footprints on the cement and is horrified. The gang finds an entrance to the crawl space under the Pickles house and crawl on it. They see what appears to be a monstrous shape, but when it walks over to them, they see it's Spike with an abandoned litter of kittens. The babies wonder if the kittens are Spike's babies and wonder how they can if they're cats. Also realize that Spike took the box for use as a bed and the sausages as food for them to eat. Chuckie, who was mad at them that Spike stole his shirt, sees the kittens using his shirt as a blanket and forgives Spike. Tommy notices that the kittens are having a difficult time biting the sausage and says that while Spike did a good job getting a bed and blanket, the kittens need milk for food. Four of them decide to help with their fellow furry babies by fetching them milk. They leave the crawl space and once again cross the walkway just after Stu finished getting rid of their previous footprints. Now Stu is furious. Stu finishes smoothing out the cement once again, notices the crawl space entrance. Stu decides to board it up, not noticing the kittens within. Meanwhile, the babies have retrieved a carton of milk and come back outside, only to see that Stu is going to steal the kittens underneath the house. They begin crying. Before they can stop Stu, Dee Dee prevents them from crossing the cement a third time. Spike, however, is able to stop Stu and blocks him from sealing up the crawl space, knocking into the cement in the process. Stu is very angry and wants to yell at Spike, but stops when he sees the kittens appear from under the house and snuggle up against Spike. Realizing he is trying to protect the kittens, the adults praise Spike and happily welcome the kittens into the barbecue. Shortly after, Stu has had a change of mood and has all the babies step in the cement to forever preserve their baby feet in the backyard. Stu even leaves his own butt print in the cement and labels it appropriately. There's only one thing left to do. Spike bites a carton of milk to allow it to leak out and is finally able to feed his babies. Today is the annual company picnic of Megacore, which Charlotte is the CEO with summer outfits to wear. Charlotte hates the company picnic, but everyone else is excited about it. Along with Charlotte and her daughter Angelica, the others who are going to the picnic are Dee Dee and Tommy, Betty and Phil Lil, Chaz and Chuckie, and Lucy and Susie Carmichael. Betty and the twins are already over at Dee Dee's house, but when Chaz and Chuckie finally come over, it's revealed that Chuckie has the chicken pox. Chaz puts calamine lotion over Chuckie, puts mittens on Chuckie's hands to keep him from scratching himself. Dee Dee and Betty take Tommy, Phil, and Lil outside to play and keep their distance from Chuckie. The rest of the babies want to know what chicken pox is and why Chuckie couldn't come outside. To scare the babies, Angelica tells them that someone gets the chicken pox and actually turn into a chicken. Tommy doesn't believe her at first until Chuckie eventually gets covered in feathers from a dummy bird pillow that Tommy and the twins are playing with earlier. That sticks the calamine lotion that Chaz put on him, and Tommy and the other babies soon think he's actually turning into a chicken. They tell this to Chuckie, and he tells his friends if he's turning into a chicken, it's going to be a brave chicken, not a chicken. Tommy and the twins give Chuckie training lessons on how to eat worms, fly, and cook like a chicken. Chuckie starts licking it when he does the step black cut. Chuckie starts liking it when he does the step black cut lesson. Tommy, Phil, and Lil notice that they're getting itchy and they realize they've now got the chicken pox, just like Chuckie. They get scared of it and start to cry. Chuckie's happy that his friends are joining him, but Tommy and the twins continue to cry and scratch their itchy spots. Angelica makes it worse by telling them that the adults are going to have a barbecue at the picnic and are going to eat them. Chuckie stands up for his friends and tells Angelica that they are going to be chickens together. He scares Angelica away by making chicken noises at her. As he clucks, Chuckie's hair turns into a chicken's comb. Tommy tells Chuckie that he's the bravest chicken he ever saw. Lucy and Susie finally come by. Lucy apologizes for being late, explaining that she's going to do some organ transplants at the hospital. Chaz explains to Lucy that Chuckie's got the chicken pox, and upon looking outside, the other adults notice that all the kids, minus Angelica, now have it, but Lucy assures him that all the kids will be just fine. If anything, they're much better off getting it while they're still young, because an illness like the chicken pox is way worse if you get it as an adult, especially if you're a man. While her mom was inside explaining the situation to the adults, Susie explains to the babies that they're not actually turning into chickens because of the chicken pox. That chicken pox doesn't last that long. Chucky confesses to Tommy that he's kind of sad that he's now turning into a chicken, saying that he was braver as a chicken than a kid. Tommy makes Chucky feel better by telling him he always think of him more as a chicken, a brave chicken. While Angelica leaves with her mother, the car hits the curb on the way out, and an egg from a picnic basket bounces into her car seat. When Angelica finds the egg, it's shown that she now has the chicken pox. Angelica gets scared and thinks that she's now turning into a chicken, believing the lie she made up in the first place to scare the other kids.